exam screening test. Number 1 question. According to section 2B of CRPC 1973, charge includes option A, heading up charge. B, any head up charge when the charge contains head. Any head up charge when the charge contains more than one head. D, all the above. Let us see the definition of 2B. Section 2B of CRPC defines charge. Charge includes any head-up charge when the charge contains more heads than one. So here the answer is C. That is, any head of the charge when the charge contains more heads than one. Question 2. As per the Amendment Act 2008 of CRPC, the new definition that was inserted under section 2 class WA is option A, audio video electronic means. B, victim. C, victim compensation. D, victim compensation scheme. To know the answer, we see the definition of the victim.
Section 2WA. Victim means a person who has suffered any loss or injury caused by reason of the act or omission for which the accused person has been charged, and the expression victim includes his or her guardian or legal heir. Here the answer is B, victim. Question number 3. The examination of a witness by the adverse party is called dash. A, examination in chief. B, cross examination. C, re-examination. D, oral examination. Section 137 of Indian Evidence Act defines examination of the witness. So we can see examination in chief means the examination of a witness by the party who calls him shall be called his examination in chief. What is cross examination? Cross examination, the examination of witness by the adverse party, shall be called his cross examination. Re-examination, the examination of a witness subsequent to the cross examination by the party who called him shall be called his re-examination. We see 3 examinations here. First one is examination in chief, which conducted by the party who calls him. So which advocate is in favor of him? His own party who called as examination in chief. Cross examination means adverse party, means opposite party advocate do the cross examination. If there is any ambiguity, any confusion, if there is no clarity, then only with the permission of the court both the counsels do the re-examination. Re-examination comes after cross-examination. First examination is chief examination or examination in chief. Second examination is cross-examination. And third examination is re-examination. So here the answer is the examination of a witness by the adverse party is called cross-examination. Answer is B, cross-examination. Question number 4. Facts not otherwise relevant are relevant if by themselves or in connection with other facts they make the existence of any fact in issue or relevant fact highly probable or improbable is relevant under A. Section 9 of Evidence Act, B. Section 10 of the Act, C. Section 11, D. Section 12. Now we can see the sections. Section 9. Facts necessary to explain or introduce relevant facts. Facts necessary to explain or introduce a fact in issue or relevant fact or which support or rebut an inference suggested by a fact in issue or relevant fact or which establish the identity of anything or person whose identity is relevant or fix the time or place at which any fact in issue or relevant fact happened or which show the relation of parties by whom any such fact was transacted or relevant insofar as they are necessary for that purpose. As per section 9 explains necessary facts to explain or introduce relevant facts. So, as per section 9, relevant facts are explained. Section 10. Things said or done by conspirator in reference to common design where there is reasonable ground to believe that two or more persons have conspired together to commit an offense or an actionable wrong. Anything said, done or written by any one of such persons in reference to their common intention after the time when such intention was first entertained by any one of them is a relevant fact as against each of the persons believed to so conspiring as well for the purpose of proving the existence of the conspiracy as for the purpose of showing that any such person was a party to it. Section 10 defines the common design conspiracy. Conspiracy means common design means thinking two or more persons to do wrongful act or offense. Now we can see section 11. When facts not otherwise relevant become relevant. Facts not otherwise relevant or relevant. If they are consistent with any fact in issue or relevant fact, if by themselves or in connection with other facts, they make the existence or non-existence of any fact in issue or relevant fact highly probable or improbable. Section 11 discusses probable and improbable facts and relevant facts and non-relevant facts. Relevant facts means related to the case or related to the dispute, maybe civil case or criminal case, related to the main case. The facts means case, actual facts. That facts are called relevant facts. Not otherwise relevant. Not relevant facts means the facts are not related to the case. Probable means there is a chance to happen that thing. Section 12. In suits for damages, facts tending to enable court to determine amount are relevant. In suits in which damages are claimed, any fact which will enable the court to determine the amount of damages which are to be awarded is relevant. Section 12 related to the civil suits, particularly when we claim damages. So it is relevant to the damages in civil suits. So section 9 deals with identification. Identification period of property or person also comes under section 9 of Evidence Act. Section 10 speaks about common design or conspiracy. Section 11 discuss about the relevant facts, the facts not otherwise relevant and probable or improbable to be happen. Section 12 discuss the damages in civil suits. Answer is C.